So I have been seeing brackets like this. Where there's a higher seed and a lower seed, obviously, but so close in record. You see Savage Garden here 6-1, Bromigos 6-2. Which, now that I'm looking at it, it seems mathematically impossible, but I think the number 1 seed, they had a first round bye. Demo there.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
And the captain, Timo, coming back in. Here comes Pack Pitcher. Off the wall, drops it down in 50. Zenith on the play. Raven, big, booming, clear. Out to the other side of the field. Storm touches there against the wall. Here comes Timo, drop it down. Pack Pitcher coming in, and Zenith with the save, with the clear. It's going the other way. And Zenith had his captain get up, but Zenith credited the whole way through.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo a Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
And I don't want to give Timo the pull shot there, the pull shot rights, but he did give a little nudge there on the back end. But anyway you slice it, Bromigos are up 1-0. It is the best of 7 tonight, semifinals. You know how we do it. What up, Icarus? And then Dragon wanted to match our hype too. So 50 sealing down. Pack Pitcher goes flying. Here comes Raven. The wall front post. And there's Timo coming in. Timo, I have been watching Bromigos play since last circuit. And Timo can get a little chasey. He can jump in front of his teammates a little bit.
I'm in danger.
But as long as he ensures that it's a benefit and not a detriment, Bromigos should be in good shape. And they should be able to make it work for them. Here comes Zenith crossing. Crossing at front post, sent out. No other shooter there, Zenith. Is that a hammerhead shark on his Octane? Here comes Storm. He pops up and 50s with Raven. I assume that's Raven. If there's anyone in the chat, please correct me on that. Another demo.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Sprint Tracer. Haven't called his name too much or at all. And he coughs it up. And Storm is able to get a shot. Ball rolls to the orange side of the field. Timo sends it out. Corner. Out into the field, and Zenith lets it off his cart. I really like that hammerhead shark. Timo just lets it sputter off his Octane there. Zenith catches it at midfield. Here comes Raven. And there is Timo. It looked like he should have been the back man here. Here comes Zenith. Storm blessed with a double commit. But no back man there, and we are tied 1-1. So 2 minutes left. Bromigos had a very early lead, and they were unable to grind it out. Obviously still winnable, but they will need to score again. Is Raven battling into the field in the orange painted area. Timo goes up. Here comes another 50 behind. Do they have a shooter? No. Timo scrapes it across his own goal. Now it's to the other side of the field. Storm with a great pass. Let's see if anyone can get up to it. It's Timo against the wall. Storm helps out. And now Raven on the dribble. Timo comes up and clocks him. Storm is going to get up, trying to read it off the wall. No touch. As Timo pops it up, goes for the fake, but now it's going the other way. Pack Pitcher going toe-to-toe with Storm. Storm gets a better of it as we tick down to 60 seconds left here. No touch for Raven. Tries to spin out of it. Tries to recover. Storm blessed. Gets tangled up with Tracer. And it's going the other way. Here comes Raven on the wall. Looking fast, looking speedy, beats in the front post, and it's going the other way. Storm turns around. Toe-to-toe with Tracer. Tracer goes flying, but Storm blessed not what he wanted. And here comes Zenith in on the power play. Take a late lead here.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
Great shot and play there by Zenith. Just keeping pressure on, nothing too fancy, but it's all grit as they do have a 1-goal lead with about half a minute remaining. Here comes Storm. Off the corner, drops it down. Sprint, crossing midfield, uncontested so far. No flip, no wave dash. And he gets his clock cleaned. Raven sends it away. Here comes Timo. Crossing, more points. They have to play some defense, and Raven gets it. Dragon says the stream won't unfreeze for me. Have a good stream. What happened, my guy? You on the PC? Let me see if I can check something out here. Yeah, it doesn't let you adjust it. Should be just giving you the 720. Dang, the only thing I could say is maybe refresh and close some tabs, but good to have you for a little bit, buddy. Zenith is our Game 1 MVP, 346, 2 goals and a save. And the rest of the stat line's fairly empty, except Timo here collecting the save. 5 shots total from Bromigos, 2 saves from Savage Garden, both coming from our man Sprint Racer. I'm an idiot. Why'd you let me get away with that, chat? But Savage Garden looks like they're going to take the full 60 seconds, talk some strategy. They don't want to let such a momentous season go to waste here. Just to cough it up in the semifinals. And they're off. Raven and Storm meet at midfield. Sprint Racer. Man, that really messed me up. Sends it on. Here comes Pack Pitcher. 50s through over the wall. Kayamir. I'm still undefeated. I can't play my semifinals until Monday. That's what my opponent said. I really hate waiting this long.
Metro Boomin wants some more.
But it is what it is. So I'm trying to practice as much as I can. Use the time to my advantage. But I've been losing in ranked a lot lately. Raven sends it to orange corner. Here comes a cross here. Sprint Racer gets up. And Raven will assume a defensive posture here. No, such great clear. As we have a demo. Ball goes to midfield. Here comes Raven. He has been speedy all over the field where they need him. And here's a shot. Raven and Storm blessed at front post. Now it's crossing into the field. Timo lets it off his Octane. Raven will collect it, send it to the wall. He's still looking, tracking, and gets a 50 there as it floats over to orange corner. No touch there. Timo sends it to the wall. Raven sends it back in. Almost a good cross that was set up as Zenith floats it away. Pack Pitcher without a save. And Timo gets up. So good back and forth here initially from these teams. By this time in game 1, we had already had our first goal from the Bromigos. But teams are well adjusted to each other by now, and that'll only familiarity will only increase as the series goes on. And it's going to be a long one. Best of 7, both teams needing four games for the win. As Zenith is just hanging back out on defense at just what the play calls for. As he sidesteps the demo, sends it the other way. It's floating in the air. Raven lets it pass. And Pack Pitcher, what a save.
Hey, that's pretty good.
TMO keeps pressure on. Sprint Racer makes the save. Double commit there. Floats it over orange side. TMO waiting on the wall. No touch. Double fake. And Raven pops it up against the wall. Zenith can't negotiate it. Here comes the shot. Raven on the dribble. And no clear. Zenith kind of ball hit his backside there as he was hanging out trying to help on defense. Here comes a cross. 50 out into the field. Here comes Timo. Pops it up. Floats over to the corner. And Raven collects it. Didn't look like much, but it's great to stop the ball at midfield whenever possible. You don't want to overextend yourself too much, but it is a good play. It alleviates pressure from your teammates. And Zenith, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but he was the leading scorer of Game 1 for either team. But it seems like he's been stuck on defense so far in this game too. Timo with a cross. I see Storm over there, but he backs up, and here comes Zenith looking to do some damage. But can't do that without the ball as he slides underneath it. Raven floats it. Good shot, but Timo sends it right back. That might be on target. Not quite against the post. And Timo jams it in. And that's the second goal that we've seen where Zenith and Timo kind of combine efforts to make a score. This one rolls up the wall. Timo fires. Pack Pitcher tries to get the save, traps against the wall. And Timo, he's out there, he's hunting for blood. Raven sends one. Zenith gonna have to play defense, double fake. Sprint Racer sends it on, but Timo's going the other way. That might be on. No, sorry, very wide. Wide right. And Storm sends a shot. What a banger, but Pack Pitcher is there to get his Octane in the way. Here comes Sprint Racer, sends it on. Timo now the last man back. And I like this defense here from the Bromigos. Won't work at all skill levels, but it definitely works here. Just keep a man back. Don't let any silly goals happen. And that formula is working for them so far, so good as they take game number 2. And really, really giving the number 1 seed what for. Shocking them. Timo has the MVP for game 2. 336, 1 goal and a save apiece here for the Bromigos. And you heard me right there at the end of the call just talking about their rotations, their defense, the way they're playing, and that just screams well balanced. Savage Garden 4 saves on their side. 3 coming from Pack Pitcher. We saw some great moments there where he was coming in able to make a play. And we'll ready up in Savage Garden again. Looks like they're gonna take the full minute. I've seen this strategy before. I think Kymir and Bolts have heard me talk about it. It's kind of recommended. Take the full minute, get your wits about you. Don't let the moment get bigger than it already is, because it is big. And calm yourself. Maybe get a pep talk. Maybe get some strat talk. And head at it again.
Fight!
So the scoreboard will reset 0-0. And just as we saw, just as I was saying, the number 1 seed is having a hell of a challenge here in the semifinals, but here comes Sprint Racer. Full field press here from Savage Garden.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Everyone went up on that one. Triple commit on defense and Sprint Racer. Patience pays dividends for him as Savage Garden goes up 1-0 and takes what I believe is their first lead of the series. So definitely where they want to be. Storm is hanging out backfield, and this is, hold on, shot comes in, save, not quite. Sprint Racer again with a goal.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
The close one for Timo, almost a gnarly save put up there on the cast, but that's what I'm talking about. They're keeping that third man back, which is a fine strategy for tier 6, but if you are down, you may need that extra shooter. You obviously have some ground to cover. Hold on, here comes goal number 1. Timo says ground to cover, don't worry, I got a map. Sends a shot on. And again, Zenith and Timo tag teaming that scoring effort as Bromigos cut the lead in half. Still 4:19 left to play here. Stormblessed cheats in, but he gets clocked. Cross here, Zenith might get up. And he does! He does get up. He gets the dunk. What a pass from Timo. What a play from Zenith.
Hey, that's pretty good.
All 3 members of Savage Garden were in there. They were in the blue paint, but I think the play was just a little too quick for them to address it. And just like that, we are tied. I thought it might take a little longer for Bromigos to put it to scale, if at all. And they really put those concerns to bed. Raven at midfield. Zenith sends the other side. Here comes Sprint Racer. He's had the hot hand in game number 3 as we get another demo.
Why would you kill him like that?
Timo sends it to the wall. Raven pops it to the wall. Double commit there. And it's going the other way. Sprint Racer was looking for the hat trick, but comes up empty. And now Timo is going to take his time. Here it comes, crossings. Here comes Zenith, and not the power that he wanted. As again, he just nudges it off his octane. Here comes Storm to play his hand. Can't get up quick enough as Pack Pitcher gets the dunk. Goes for the goal. There's Timo. Sends it to midfield. Sprint Racer with the catch, drops it down to the turf. Sends it out to the field. There's Storm, crossing, coming around. He's going to get this 100 boost here and turn around and get the ball put around them there. Here comes the cross. Storm wants the shot, sends it out wide. Here comes Pack Pitcher, no clear there. He has boost to work with. Timo sends it out. Shot from Sprint Racer. He's proved himself to be a little dangerous, especially here in game 3. With the ball, with possession, here comes Pack Pitcher. He goes up, pass to himself, sends it on as Timo has to collect the save. 50 there, drops down, and Pack Pitcher tries to nudge it in. Just kind of a little backside flip, but hold on, it's going the other way. Stormblessed with the fake against the post. Zenith comes in and another save there. Sprint Racer on defense. And Timo, the full field air carry. Okay, not really a carry, but definitely an incredible play. Traverse the whole field, self-pass across mid, and finishes it on the back end before I think anyone else on the field knew what was going on. They're trying to get their binoculars out for that one. Kymer says Timo's looking good this series. Yeah, he gets better every time I see him. I casted Bromigos last circuit. I think they were tier 7 then. And I caught their little playoff run at the end. We get another demo.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
But yeah, he looks good early. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the cast here, but I would say his only problem currently is really just maybe chasing a little bit too much or trying to get a little too involved where he should really be trusting his teammates. An interesting tidbit about the Bromigos is that they play in a LAN. They should all be in a living room right now with each other in the same room playing alongside one another, which of course they say helps their synergy a ton, and as I would imagine it does. So stay tuned for the post-game interview. Hold on. Storm Blessed can't make the adjustment. Let's goal number 3 for Savage Garden get by, and it's Raven now on the score. They have had their opportunities. They have had their close calls. Didn't want to let that one slip away. And we are tied 3-all with 33 seconds left. I love it when the scoreboard does that. Here comes Pack Pitcher. Crossing here out of the corner. Storm sends it. Crossing midfield. Now crossing from the corner, but Raven is having none of it. Sends it right back to that corner. And hold on, Timo. He's on defense. He's by himself. Has to address it. What a power save there for the captain. Zenith has to get up. Dunked, and we may have overtime for game number 3. And there's another demo. And that was a close one for the Bromigos.
Fight!
A few more seconds and they may have been celebrating goal number 4, but that's why we have the timer. We got to keep it fair. Pass here. Storm Blast takes the infield pass from Zenith.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo a Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
Sprint Racer with a very unfortunate misread of the situation by himself. He was back there on defense. I don't think he saw Storm, to be honest. I think he saw the ball rolling freely, wanted to play some defense, maybe wanted to get possession, make a play for his team. And he ends up paying the price as the ball sails past him for the go-ahead goal in overtime. Bromigos are up 3-0 on the series, looking for a huge sweeping upset here. And now the Bromigos are slow to ready up here as Timo collects another MVP, 602, 2 goals, 3 saves. Kaimir, a fellow captain, he's in the chat right now. He says Timo's looking good. And the stat line is telling us not only is he looking good, but he's doing it where it matters. Both sides of the field, he's got the scores, he's got the saves, all around team player, which is exactly what you want to see. And yeah, this time Savage Garden is ready before Bromigos. I think they might be celebrating, or they might not be aware of the rules. Okay, now they're coming in. And here comes the kickoff. Sprint Racer taking the face off from right side, right to left. Here comes Pack Pitcher. Doesn't get too much on it. Timo pops straight up. And here's Zen. It sends the other way. Savage Garden did look better than last game, I think. They looked a lot better. They were able to score 3 goals, but they also allowed 4, and that's really the only difference. But a 3-goal effort would have been good enough to win any of the previous 2 games before that. So definitely something to build on. You know, they're not getting completely outclassed. They're just getting beat, and it's important to make that distinction. 50 there to the corner. Pack Pitcher sends it up to the wall. Timo. Pack Pitcher again tries his hand. A lot of commotion, but Pack Pitcher dives in on the play. Great job by him.
Can I get a Oh yeah.
I thought he may not get it when he spun out on the initial touch, but we get a double commit on the defensive side of things and no touch. And Pack Pitcher is able to get it done. Here comes Timo. 50 there. Raven. Corner. Infield. And Sprint sends it out in the field, but Zenith is there to collect it. Kymir celebrating the Savage Garden goal. I think he's going for the #1 seed here. A lot of people come in and everyone's just a big fan of an underdog story or an underdog win. But Kymir, he's been watching the series. He knows that Savage Garden, although they are top ranked, they're going to need all the help and support they can get going forward. Now needed a reverse sweep. 4 games in a row. Sprint Racer will be credited, but this is an own goal all the way, plain as can be. Storm coming in, trying to help on defense. Wasn't anticipating the ball. 2-0 Savage Garden. Slides underneath. Raven tries his hand. Here comes Storm. Pops up. Great self pass. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get up to it. Timo passes to the corner. Stays on. So speedy. The captain. Pops into the corner. Comes right back in.
Impressive.
And that is the kind of speed that will always be relevant on a Rocket League field. And especially in Tier 6. That is hard to defend. You know, Tier 6, you know, this has been very competitive, but it does have its own particular kind of pace, its particular kind of speed. And just in a moment's notice, Timo was able to flip the switch and take it to a whole nother level, if only for a moment. Raven, was he AFK in the goal, or maybe that was the calm there? As we get a demo, Zenith pops it up. Let's see if he wants to follow it up. Pack Pitcher's there, but boost may have been an issue, and Bromigos tie it up yet again. So yeah, Pack Pitcher, I'm not sure if that was a boost issue or just a misread on the touch that he needed. Kickoff here. Timo takes a 50. It bounces up high. This is going to be trouble, especially with Timo around. Timo can aerial better than me, which isn't saying a lot, but I competed Tier 3. Shot there from Raven, who doesn't care about aerials. He just wants to keep things simple. Nice shot here. Storm is in the goal, but matters none. Great placement there by Raven. And Raven he's been one of those solid performers for Savage Garden. Obviously all so far on losing efforts, but he seems pretty dependable. He'll come in, he'll make a save, he'll make some goals, which is definitely a big deal when you're playing against this Bromigos team, who just seem to always find a way, always able to find a crease. As this one is back here, Storm, 50's out. Here comes Raven, the talk of the town at the moment. Sends a shot, tests the defense. Pack Pitcher looking to catch. He eats a demo.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
50's up. This is still trouble here for Savage Garden. And a great clear there. Stormbless sends it infield. Timo's back. Pops it up. Back to himself. Can't touch this one. And that would always be an issue at this rank. It's not can you hit the touch one time, but can you hit the shot multiple times? We're talking about consistency. So although Timo had hit a similar shot earlier, it just wasn't in the cards for him there. As Raven sends it to orange side of the field. Hold on, that might be on. Crossbar goes out. Storm against the wall. Sprint not ready. Pack Pitcher gets 50'd. We're at 30 seconds remaining. And here comes Sprint with another cross. Timo trying to negotiate it front. Post. He gets up again. Impact pitcher, he's got to look alive here. He's on defense now. And he did get clocked by Storm. But there was no shooter, no offense there to capitalize. And Zenith is going the other way. It should be the last offensive possession for Bromigos. And it's definitely looking that way. Great bump on the wall. And Savage Garden avoids the sweep. Signs of life from the #1 seed as they're trying to battle their way back into this series. And I'll ready up here and just see what these teams want to do. It seems like both of them have been apt to taking their time in between games. Sprint Racer, our MVP, 260, 1 goal, and a goal apiece from Savage Garden, and that is different. That is different than the previous 3 games. A very conjoined, collaborative effort here from the Garden. We have 1 save here from Raven, and this might be the formula that we're looking at here. Storm not heavily involved. He's goose eggs across the board, 37 points, and that's something that the Bromigos have lacked here in that game #4, but this should prove for a very intriguing game #5 as Zenith is still taking some time here to ready up. Timo seems to be hanging back and getting a lot of those clears by Savage Garden. With Timo's aerial skills, it's a dangerous game to play. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree, but I don't know how many options you have if you are Savage Garden. You know, you just want to make the save, make the clear, and then just stay disciplined on defense if it does come to one of those good Timo shots. No touch for Sprint. Zenith sends it on. Raven drops it down to Timo. We were just talking about this with Kymir in the chat. And he's going to go up, gets the read, sends it on. And that was just what we were talking about. So it's not even a caster's curse. We'll call it a Kymir curse.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And Timo makes them pay immediately. He hangs out in the back. We've seen how successful he's been with the aerial self passes. and then Kymir, yeah, he is going for Savage Garden. I don't think he wants to be any kind of curse, but Timo scoring any which way that he can. This one coming from the field.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
He's gonna snipe there. Pack pitcher is there. You cannot blame him too much. Valiant effort on defense, but that is just one of those shots, one of those plays where it's hard to anticipate. Again, I'm not trying to pick on the skill levels here. It's one of those things. Touch here from Timo. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, these are talented teams in their own right, definitely for this bracket. But Timo seems to be just, at the moment, playing outside of it. Touch here, drop down. Zenith pops it to the wall. And here we might have the panic starting to settle in for Savage Garden. They're already at match point against them for the series. And now they're down 2 goals. And we're starting to see some double commits on defense. And on offense, Raven is going to have to play defense by himself. Sprint trying to lend some last-minute help as Raven drops in. It's going the other way. Pack pitcher sends a shot, but Timo, who other than him? And now Zenith getting involved on defense there. Storm bringing it around town. And here comes Zenith to try it again. 0 boost for him. Up against the ceiling. Goes down with some gravity. Timo's last man back, and Storm Bless comes from out of nowhere. Great rotation by him, bails out his captain. Timo got caught trying to do a little too much there. But that's what a good teammate and team will do. They will get your back. They will allow you to make those few mistakes, especially if you've been leading the way as you have been, as Timo has been. There's a demo. Raven getting wiped off the field for a second. Timo sends it out. Raven drops it down to the corner. 50 crossing. No shooter, but you really wouldn't expect one. It's very hard to anticipate that playing out in that manner. Pack pitcher sends it to the wall. Back crossing midfield. We are halfway done with game number 5. And Bromigos have a nice lead here. Savage Garden trying to chip away another demo.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
And Storm gets a dunk. Zenith comes in. And he has the ball. Sprint Racer pops it out against the corner. Drops it down. Sprint sends a shot, but it's Timo there. He has been making a living off of these kind of plays. And Zenith is last man back. He's got to be smart here. You want to score another goal, but you want to protect the lead that you already have for sure. As we have pretty much a triple commit there. As Savage Garden realizes that their tremendous season is coming to a screeching halt right now. Loser will be going to the 3rd place match to play for the bronze trophy, which, you know, not too shabby, but definitely not the goal. And yeah, they're about 60 seconds and 2 goals away from that being their reality. Bromigos trying to hand them a 4-1 series loss. Raven, that's going to get behind him. Timo's on the other side, back post. And again, I think he was just playing it safe. Bromigos know, like we know, they don't need any more goals. They just need to grind out the clock here. Here comes Raven. No shot. Going the other way. Down to 30 seconds. And here comes Timo, who's been so good this series. Raven sends it down. Timo just waiting, lurking in the back as he has been. And Raven looking to dribble. This will be interesting if they score here, but Zenith is having none of it. Down to the last few seconds. And they get a goal. Pack pitcher on the goal. So this is very interesting. Their season essentially comes down to this. A lot of traffic right there in the orange paint, but 4 seconds left. Let's see how Savage Garden plays the kickoff. It all comes down to this. Raven, Timo, pack pitcher on the cheat up, 50, and that's it. A good read, a good attempt. But that is the series, Bromigos. All aboard the train to the finals. Great win for them. And they like taking the interviews as a team, so we're going to be hearing from them, the whole squad. And I think I'm just going to hop into their Discord. And yeah, here they are. Gentlemen.
There we go. We coming through?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, hello.
I gotta turn off the stream real quick. There we go.
Okay, are you guys in the LAN still?
No, not this
Why
week.
am I still hearing you? Okay. Yeah, no, we did remote this week.
Oh, remote this week for semifinals. Were you worried about throwing off the flow and what you guys were used to at all?
A little bit, yeah. The high fives were kind of fueling us until this week.
Yeah.
Is this the only time you played remotely?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was the first round of playoffs or the last round in the normal season.
Okay. So a couple weeks ago you had to do it. What was the what was the situation this week? Or you guys did it once, or maybe you're starting to get lazy with it, so you're just phoning it in now. No pun intended.
I think last time there was a little bit of laziness involved, but this time we had plans after, so it just didn't work out to all meet up.
Right. Yeah. It is. It is. Friday night. Not too many IGL matches going on the weekend, but we've got this one. You guys are able to handle business. Tell me what you saw out there. You guys look better. I don't think I've seen you guys all season, right?
I don't think so. Yeah. We had one match that ended up getting postponed that we were going to play with you, but yeah,
right.
It was fun to have you back.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I like seeing the improvement from you guys. Did you play Savage Garden by chance earlier in the season?
No, we haven't. No. This is our first time. Yeah.
Okay.
And they were really fierce. Yeah, I think we were fighting really hard.
It was a very tough matchup.
Yeah, no, they were good. With them having the first round bye in the playoffs, you both come in essentially both 1-loss teams. And I think we kind of saw that come to fruition. Even though you guys were the number 5, you were able to take it to them, do a lot. It looked kind of like the Timo show out there. Is that what you guys are seeing, or what do you think?
Oh yeah, that's definitely how it goes.
Well, they Stormblast and Zenith also open up a lot of opportunities.
Right.
So it's more about creating that space where I can try to dunk.
Right. No. Don't get me wrong. You guys, they were good. Savage Garden was good. They came to play. They looked like a number 1 seed. You guys just kept, edging them out when it mattered most. But Timo, I gotta say, your performance was really jumping off the screen. We were talking about it in chat. Just seeing some touches, some shots that we're not really used to at this tier. So yeah, hats off to you for sure.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I think it's definitely a combination of what we're all doing on the field. We've been working a lot on rotation and positioning and opening up the field. Yeah.
Exactly. Because if you don't give the other team a reason to respect your entire team's positioning, all 3 members, then they'll just steamroll you and you become a non-factor. But with your speed and confidence, you're able to work within the field creases, if you will, and make things happen. I think my favorite shot from you was I don't know if you remember it. You bounced it into the corner, it came right back, and then you shot it straight into the net. And that's you'll hear me say it if you watch the VOD back, but that is a staple in Rocket League. Like that'll never go away. So just keep improving that. It's so hard to defend even when the opponents are ready for it, but I mean, I'm sure you saw them on the play. They were just really flat-footed in the net. No one is really looking for that around these ranks, and it was a great play.
Yeah, thanks. I think that's something we try to do is create a lot of confusion right when we strike, and especially with Zenith going in for the demos, he's a pro at that, and yeah, so it tends to work out pretty well.
Yeah, so you guys look good all the way through. Great team effort, like you keep alluding to. I think one of my, I don't remember if it was game 2 or 3, but there was a point where each of you had, I think, 1 save, and that was when you guys. It seemed like a very conscious effort to rotate properly, keep someone back after you had the lead, and just grind it out. And that was a great performance. But you did have a chance to sweep, which would, a win is a win, but you had the chance to make the statement. What happened in that game 4 that you guys saw?
Well, it was a combination of they had some really nice shots. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say the same thing. They just performed a lot better. I mean, I feel like that's just the easy answer, though. Like, there's nothing to say. They had better rotations that game. I think the game prior, I was commenting that we were going to see them perform a lot better.
I felt the same way.
Yeah, we were seeing that too. As you would expect, any IGL playoff caliber team, they were getting progressively better, but you guys are just kept just doing enough, edging them out. And probably if I had to take a stab at it, I would say in that game 4, they just kind of stayed on it, stayed consistent. And yeah, I think that game they opened up with the lead and then just never really gave it back, which I don't think they did in any of the other games. I think you guys opened up 1-0 on them and then just rode it out.
Yeah, that game, I think they scored in the first 10 seconds, and after that it was a little bit of a psychological victory, I think. There were a couple moments where our rotations weren't on point, and I found myself in the front of the field when I should have been back, and so that created a good opportunity for them.
Yeah, but you guys handle business remotely, albeit I can't believe it. What's happening for finals? Are we doing the LAN no matter what, or are we just gonna let life take its course in that regard?
We gotta do the LAN.
Gotta do the LAN, right?
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought that for semifinals, but here we are, gentlemen.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think I mean, last season we did finals in person. I think we gotta keep that tradition going.
I think we should. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's special. I don't think not just in IGL, but I just think gaming across the board. You know, a lot of the split screen is a thing of the past. People don't really know about it. LAN they exist, but only on like a huge scale. So I liked it. I loved hearing that from you guys, and yeah, it's just cool. Yeah, maybe a little jealous if I could be quite frank.
Yeah, it's been cool. That's been something we've done since we were all in college.
Right, exactly.
The night GTA 5 came out, like Stormblessed and I were in our dorm room all night long playing that. So that's never going away.
What was the food? What were the snacks like that night?
Well, we were at UT in college, and so there's like a bunch of food halls right under the dorms. So we were just cruising those at like 2 a.m.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there's special moments. It's unfortunate people don't really understand like the gaming culture completely, and I think it's a huge. I think they're missing out. It's such a great. I don't even know if it's a subculture anymore. It might be bigger than that. But special nights.
Yeah.
But you guys have the floor. Any shout outs? Anything you wanted to go over before we get out of here?
I don't think we have anything to plug. We don't stream or anything. So
yeah,
I think we're good.
All right. Well, good talking to you, fellas. Big congrats to you. How far did you get last circuit? Was it round 2 or semifinals?
It was finals.
Yeah, we lost in the finals.
Okay. I thought it might be the case. Okay, so here you're back. You're back at the dance, and you just got to get it done now. You'll be facing either the number 2 or the number 3, but I feel like after you knock off the 1 seed, you're kind of ready for it all. But yeah, good luck next week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for casting.
Definitely. Peace.
Have a good time.
All right, so that was the Bromigos. Love talking to those guys. Always having some fun, and you can hear it. They're not as hype as they usually are. When they're in the LAN and they're in the room together, they're a little more in your face about things. But that is, like I said, the only one for me. Ooh, I have my pick of the litter here. Let's show some love to Broke Fang here. Talk about a lot. One of my influences to join the Community Casters program.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.